questions about crystallizing. We have a course that's available on our website, and we often get messages, what is crystallizing? So today I'm going to show you what crystallizing is. So crystallizing is basically a technique that started in Russia. Lash artists found that making their fans during the application process was very time consuming. So what they started to do was make them ahead of time, and that was called crystallizing. Now, crystallizing is a little different from pre-made and pro-made fans. Crystallizing is when you actually use adhesive and you swipe off the residual adhesive to make your own fan, and then you store them for future use, such as this. This is our crystallizing container. This container here, we label it for whatever dimensions we're using, whatever length we're using, and whether it is a 0.07 diameter or 0.05 or 0.03. I love crystallizing with 0.03s, making those big mega fans. So let me show you what I do. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take out a strip. These are 0.03, 14 millimeter length. I'm going to take my silicone brush and I am going to go like this. Why? Because I don't want all those other lashes falling all over the place in my pretty little fans. So I am going to take a little bit off of the end here. I can easily do it like this to crystallize, where I make the fan in my hand by using the pinching method. Then what I would do is I would dip into the adhesive like this a tiny bit. You could use crystallizing sheets, or you could swipe it off onto something else. You have a pretty little fan with a thin, tiny little base. You then would take it and store it in the container, just like that, for future use. Next, once you have your crystallized fan made, you can then take it and place it on your strip, just like that. So as you can see here, this fan is placed on this strip, along with all of these crystallized fans. I can store them in a container and use them for future use. So the best way to use them is to pick them up from the base, just like this. You can lay them on a sticky pad, or you can lay them on a glass container, or lay them somewhere where it's easy for you to access. When you're picking them up, you pick them up just like this. You dip them back into the adhesive. Crystallized fan should always be applied to the bottom of the lash, not on the top part, but on the bottom. So you're going to take this part of the fan and the base, dip it in directly, so that this part right here, the front of it, is covered in the adhesive. When you place it on the lash, you're gonna go from behind, isolate, and push up to pull the lash up, just like that. Crystallizing and using that technique, whether it's a 0.07, 0.1, 0.03, whatever kind of fan you're making, when it goes to the application process, you always want to place it under the lash. So again, I would pick it up just like this. I'm dipping the part that curls, you want to dip the front of that into the adhesive. So I'm dipping it in like that. And then when you're placing it on the lash, you would use your isolation tweezers, which I'm going to use these for right now. Isolation tweezers like this, the lash is right there. You're gonna go underneath the lash and pull up, or push up this way so it connects to it properly. And that's it. So right now she's going to dip it in and place it directly under the lash. Pushing up right there and letting go. Great. From the base.